Hello and Sawadika. Greetings from the city of Bangkok, Thailand. How are you doing? I'm super excited to be here today. My name is Soma, and let the slides begin. So I do have a slide, and it's coming up, and we'll be talking about a few things today: why your network matters and how to create your own path. So we're gonna go to the next slides, please. And hi, my name is Soma Som. Civilly is actually my real name, and my slides are coming. Yay! There we go. So my name is Civilly Anandashart. I am Thai, and that is my real name, but I do go by Soma Som, and you can connect with me on Twitter at SomCity. So feel free to tweet to me, and we can have a conversation. Next slide, please. Okay, so who is Soma? I am wearing many hats, like literally. So I am a designer. I have a family business. We do jewelry. So I'm a director of the SPS Gems and Jewelry. I'm an investor. I'm a mentor. I'm a tech conference organizer. I'm a curator. So we wear many, many hats. And does it matter? We don't have to define what we are or what we do, but perhaps we can find what we are passionate in. Currently, I'm a fund advisor for the Women's Fund as well. And I'm a community builder. So I've been building communities for many years with Google GBG, Google Business Groups, and have MC in several events and tech events. Yes, so let's go to the next slides, please. So let's talk about you. What is your unique talent, right? For me, I'm passionately curious. I want to know how things work. And that's how my design kind of journey started. I really want to know how things work. And we're going to go to the next slide, please. So yes, we are talking about network as well and culture and why culture matters. So I grew up in Thailand and as well as in the US, so California and LA. And I love to travel. And for me, I think it's so interesting to see different nationality, different countries, and to see how people think and how they work. So yes, we have to think global, but of course, understand the local market. And for me, I feel like we need to really travel often to see the different countries and to see the different point of views. You also should also get to know the locals, because that's how you really know how things work. You know, go to walk in the market, see the different products that are in the supermarket, talk to the local people. And that's because sometimes when you travel and it's just like 2 to 3 days, it might not be enough to understand the market or the people. So I would recommend really like spend more time traveling and understand each country when you are traveling, and also meeting the local people. And we're going to talk about why building your network matters and how I got into tech in the next slides. Next slides, please. So let me share a little bit with you how I got started in the tech path. So I studied design in San Francisco, and I was working at a news station there. When I moved back to Thailand, I was also advising and consulting a TV station here as well. We developed the first mobile application for the station. And at that time, we also did the redesigning of the website. It was the first time Thailand has the live streaming, and I was leading that project, and also taking care of the social media, so setting up the Twitter, Facebook account. And it was the first time really our smartphone has so much importance in our life. And at the time, I was really like drawing the UI UX without having the proper UI UX word. So I was just drawing the wireframe. And of course, we work with the developers, but for me, the experience was very important. And at that time, I realized how important the smartphone is. And I was focusing on the smartphone and what we can do, all the different applications and how to program and how to design apps. And that's how I got into the Google developers group and Google world. So yeah, that was kind of my intro to the tech scene here. And next slide, please. So from my journey, I learned a lot of things that I would like to share with you. And for one, is always be learning. As I said earlier, I'm very curious to see how things work. So when new things happen or new trends happen, I also want to be there and also learn and experience it. And here as well, look, we're having this conference and it's global and it's all online and everybody can join. And how awesome is that? And yes, be open, right? Have an open mind. You never know who you're gonna meet or where you will be. So definitely be open, and your attitude matters. So keep a positive attitude to life and to work, and even to tech, right? Take the first step. When you hear of the new application or a new product, do investigate, do look into it. And sooner or later, you will be able to connect the dots. Because for me, what I've done really is connecting the dots. I've been working on different verticals, and in the end, it all makes sense. And I really want to share this part with you. How and where and who you spend your time with matters. So it was said that we are the average of the 5 people we spend our time with. So my question to you is, who are you spending your time with? Of course, we get influenced by people who we spend our time with. At one point, I was very interested in cinema, and I was studying cinema as well. So I was hanging around with a lot of movie directors, and I was learning a lot. And at that time, I really want to become a filmmaker because those are the people who I was spending my time with. And then when I started to be involved in the startup scene, guess what I want to do? I want to be part of the startup. I want to be a founder. So people who you spend your time with matter. So think about that as well. And definitely, we're going to talk about the network part in the next slide. Next slide, please. So yes, one of the things I do want to share is you should invest in yourself, right? Is from learning new skills. And I mean, traveling is also investing in yourself. You learn so much when you travel and meeting people from different countries. So, this is the new horizon stage, right? So open your horizons, meet new people. But I also want to share that we also have to take care of ourselves. So self-care is very important. We have to take care of our emotional as well, and also having healthy habits. Definitely take care of your emotions and do check in with yourself. Sometimes in the tech and startup world, we do want to move fast, break things, but also you have to take care of your health. So spend some time, have some time off for yourself, and that's the one thing I've learned. And like I said before, be open. Keep an open mind and always be learning. I think that is such an important aspect. And be curious, ask questions. When you meet people, when you don't understand something, do ask. And there is no bad question. And this is how actually you build your network. When you go to networking events, you have to definitely talk to other people. And that's how you start a conversation, right? So definitely, yes, ask questions. And communication matters. The word you use matters. So be kind to yourself, and be nice to yourself. And like I said earlier, the people you spend your time with really matter. So choose your tribe wisely. And of course, by being here, you are already choosing your people. And I hope you are being inspired by all the amazing speakers out there throughout the whole show, definitely. And support yourself with people who supports you. This is very important. Sometimes the tech world is very competitive, but do surround yourself with people who really support you, and you can talk to them. And this is where the mindset matters. And really, you have to be your own best cheerleader. I think this is something people don't really talk about, but I think it's so important. And for me, one of my favorite words is like, woo, that's how I get my energy from. And where it's something good, or if your friend's doing something great, do compliment them, share them. And of course, you also have to share yourself. So let's see. The next slides, please. Yes. So just remember, you rock. Let me just share a little bit about my building community aspect. So I've been building communities for many years now. It actually started from way back in high school. I started a community online to actually share with my friends what kind of homework we have. And for me, I think it was interesting to see all the different feedback and updates from my friends. So currently, I'm also building many communities online from the coffee world. I do love to explore different coffee shops around the world. So I do have a group for coffee and cool cafes in Bangkok if you want to join that. I also have an art group on Facebook if you want to join that, art and creative events in Bangkok. So I share events. So that's how you build your network. And I get inspired by going to different art exhibitions and also meeting creative field, but also hosting things that matter. So from tech conferences, curating speakers, or running GBG, Google Business Group, and currently Women Will. And I'm very passionate about supporting women in tech and also gender equality. So do check out the program as well, womanwill.com. And do connect with me on LinkedIn. Soma Som is my LinkedIn. And yeah, have a lovely day, morning, evening, night, depending on where you are. And let's see if we have any questions. So let's see if you have any comments. You can connect, you can share or tweet to me later. But yeah, I do hope it's been an interesting few days for you logging on to Campus Party, and it is an online edition. You can join from anywhere around the world. How amazing and awesome is that? So technology rocks, definitely. So I'm gonna quickly check and see if there's any questions for me or how things are in Bangkok, Thailand. So I just came back from the beach, actually. I was in Hua Hin just yesterday. And yeah, just gonna see if there's any questions. If not, we are going to sign off from here from Bangkok, Thailand. Okay, so I think we're done for today. Thank you so much for joining. My name is Soma. Do tweet to me at SomCity, and I hope to see you online.